again, everybody, and welcome to the fourth episode of our Top 50. We are now 20 to 11.
It's getting down to business.
Previous episode, if you didn't watch it, please go watch it. There's something happening there that got lost in some ancient ruins, and you should definitely go and watch what happened.
Criminal.
If you want to see the 51 to 100, we have that on the Patreon. And then this is your last chance to vote for what do you think our number one game is in the comments. Let's see who can guess it. Ulrik, is it you now?
Is it? Yes, it is me.
Is it me you're looking for?
That was what I was trying to say, but
It is late. It is late.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going for my number 20. This has like almost a meme attached to it in our group.
Oh.
This game we generally know as Excel the board game.
Yeah.
Boom.
Adrian's Wall.
What a good
If you don't know this game, it is flip and right, X and right. You know, you roll a die, flip a thing, drive the thing, and then you cross off stuff on a piece of paper. Sounds simple, but the chaining in this game is out of this world.
I agree.
You draft some workers, and then you pay them, and you put a little cross here. That gives you maybe a coin. You spend that coin to put a cross here, and then that will give you go up a track, so you can build this thing, and you have two quite big sheets, and one is like your military fort, and one is like your civilian area. In like the Romans are building a wall across England. There's historical significance that I don't really know about. Yeah, it's just for me, it's a solo game purely. I'm happy for you to play beside me, but it is a solo game. You're just doing your thing, crossing off stuff, and trying to max your score and all the million different tracks in the game.
Among the three of us combined, who do you think is the designer who have the most games of?
The designer?
Yeah.
Among Us, Stefan Feld.
Could be. Simone Luciani.
It's also high up there.
Yeah, Garfield Games also have a lot of games inside.
But Garfield, he's not one designer.
Yeah, you count them as one designer.
Okay. Because I didn't.
But
When you said designer, I was like, okay, definitely not one of those.
Yeah. Then that's me, right?
Yes.
So, all right. My number 20 game is a game from 2020 or 2021. I don't remember. It dropped 5 spots from last year, and I played it twice this year, and it is awesome. It is Terraforming Mars. Ares Expedition, booyah! Yep, the second of the 3. Spoiler alert, the dice game was somewhere in the back. Go watch it. This is an amazing game. I just love it. This is a better version of Race for the Galaxy for me personally.
That's a lie.
Because it has the same feeling as playing Terraforming Mars, just without the board. The card playing is awesome. You have all the different resources, and one of the resources you can actually get now is cards. What better to give Nick than more cards to play with? I think it's awesome. I think the solo is extremely hard. I have now acquired the expansion where you play solo and try to reverse terraform whatever the planet is collapsing. Haven't tried it yet. I've only played the true solo so far. I really, really love this game. My number 20, Terraforming Mars, Ares Expedition.
Cool. This game, I've only played it once, I think. If you've listened to stuff, you know I have like a slight aversion to mini games of whatever bigger game. This one actually worked for me. I liked the system. I got my ass kicked. I didn't really understand the economy, but I did feel like I was doing something similar to Terraforming Mars in a faster way. And the thing where you choose an action and everybody does it, and yeah, this felt like a Terraforming Mars game to me.
I think that another drinking game we can play is whenever you say, I didn't understand the economy of this game, you can also make it a drinking game.
Yeah,
cool. Maybe that says more about me than the games, but...
Yeah, or maybe it says more about how many difficult games we play like this, and then we'll move on to the next one.
Hard games.
And we're reading rules to one, and then the next day someone want to play another game, and yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah. So I'm next. And this is what we used to call a Big Four last year when we went to Essen.
The first Big Four.
I'm hyped to see if you guys will have it at some place. It is yet another Stefan Fell game talking about the devil, and it is, of course, Evolution. Really, really, really cool. Is this right behind me? You know Stefan Fell, you know the whole dice thing. You have a bunch of dice you're rolling, and then you're putting them together 2 and 2 to do an action in this huge machine you have with a bunch of actions.
Just like Castles of Burgundy, right?
Just like Castles of Burgundy
Simple.
on steroids.
Steroids, for sure, steroids.
In the beginning, I was like, okay. Then next time, I was like, yeah. And then I started to be like, okay, this is kind of cool. And you're sliding cards in, and you are like sometimes a little forced to maybe take another route with the actions because of your role, or maybe you say, no, I'm gonna try and aim for this and get some mitigation. There's these event cards, which I think is also very good and important for the game because it makes you not just go with like a strong, like every time I'm gonna do this. So pretty cool. There's an expansion that came out this year. I haven't tried yet. Have any of you?
No,
I have not.
It's still sealed over there somewhere.
Yeah.
Acceptance letter.
Yeah. And I really, really want to try that.
I know there's
Um,
pets inside. That's cool.
Yeah. And this game is also just as high for me because it's only been better whenever I played it. So, yeah. So it rose 20 spot from last time, actually.
Ooh, holy moly.
Yeah. The first time you open this box, you're gonna be like, what
Yeah.
the H is going on? One thing I will say about it that you mentioned is I am on the fence with the events.
Mm-hmm.
I think they can be extremely swingy and random.
Yeah.
I might flip an event that just falls into my lap and I just get lots of free stuff. That feels not so awesome in a game like that,
Yeah.
I think. That's the only gripe I have about it.
I think what I do like about the events is that they're there in the beginning of the round and everybody has time, although you might start at a different point, of course, to work towards that event and be like, well,
Yeah.
at the end of the round, whoever did this the best, and then we have something we're a little bit... Because without that, I feel like I might just be like, I'm just going to do my thing by myself. So, but
yeah.
but I hear what you're saying as well.
What you say is true in the first round. In the second round, you can just flip something I already did. But
Yeah.
let's not argue. Let's go
Oh,
on
no,
to
no, I think
my
it's good.
number 19. This game, I don't know if you'll be happy it's this high or sad that it's this low. I actually can't tell. It's been introduced to me by both of you.
Oh, okay.
I say introduced twice because it took so long between the two plays I had with you guys. And since I played it quite a lot online, and it is Ark Nova.
Oh.
Terraforming Zoo, as somebody calls it.
Why
Yeah.
are you happy? It's very low.
No, because I know how he
Yeah,
felt
yeah,
the
yeah.
first time
True,
I
true,
tried
true,
with
true,
him.
true, true.
I was sure this wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
true,
exactly.
true,
That's
true,
why
true,
that's why I said what I said. I know you two like it.
Yeah. little bit.
My first play didn't click for big complicated game. What's going on? All those reasons. It didn't. Not that I didn't like it, but it was like okay, lots of stuff happened around me. Fine. The second game, I really just felt this. Okay, let's try and find this card. Okay, now I get these combos. So now I adapt, and I was actually going for snakes, but now I get all these birds, and okay, that actually fits with this enclosure that I have, and and I really like the way that it scores. I know lots of people for that is a negative, but I really like that you can push for two different tracks and they go in opposite directions, and they also move at different paces, and lots of things trigger along those tracks, and there's so many systems. I can't go into more detail, but after I played it with you, I went home and I played it. I think within the week I played it like 5 times online,
Oh
solo and
my
multiplayer, and so
lord.
it really grew on me.
Okay.
Did you like the solo?
Yes, but there was a thing about playing on BGA, not really reading the rules, and then when you're done, stuff happens and you don't, because it's a computer, right? And just the scoring, like,
Yeah.
oh, was this the last round? And there were some things there that was okay. So mostly I just like the system. I think I would want to play the solo more to understand what happens.
It's a cool game. We might
Yeah.
hear about it later.
I introduced it to someone at work as well.
Oi.
And he like the guys that I play heavier games with at work. And one, he just went like, where can I buy it? And
Compliment.
And I was like, yeah, and I'm told him there's also a big Kickstarter for it now, like a 3D edition that I backed, and he went in and he went not all the way, but he went pretty
my
fast.
God.
Well. And
What do
he's-
they pay the teachers here?
Yeah. And he's
Crazy.
actually designing a game, and he was very inspired about the action selection mechanism. But that, so yeah,
Cool. Yeah, good game. I'm happy it's here for another reason. All right, my number 19 is a new release, 2025, fresh. I played it 9 times, And if I have to say one thing about this game, I think it's the most ambitious game I've seen in my entire life. And that is Vantage by Stormare Games. Vantage is an open world exploration game where a few episodes back I talked about Seventh Continent and something that replaced it for me, and that is it. Vantage feels more like an experience than an actual game, especially once you start discovering what's happening. The concept is you're on a plane, you drop in this unknown planet, and you start exploring, you try to meet with the other people, and you're trying to figure out what's happening, complete your quest and or your destiny. It's nice. I know a lot of people, there's a lot of hate online about it. It's fine. Everybody can have their own opinion, even though they're wrong. And yeah, I really enjoyed every single time I played. I've played it 1, 2, and 3 players. I really thought this would be awesome solo, but I really, really enjoy the 2-player game where you can actually communicate with the other person. 3 players was a bit too much. Still enjoyable because of the specific group. But yeah, I really like Vantage. I think I'll keep playing it for a little bit more before it eventually and naturally, like Seventh Continent.
You did say there's a lot of hate for it online, but there's also a lot of love for
There
it
is a
online.
lot of love, yeah.
So my question for you is, do you consider this to be one of the most dividing board games of the
Holy
year?
moly. Of the year, for sure, 100%. I was thinking
Yeah.
of all time.
That's hard to say.
Yeah,
without looking.
but I think it has divided the fan base because there's very few. It's an okay game. There is a lot I love and I hate. Like there is little in between. Usually, people that played it like once or twice are okay. It was okay, but then the people that played it more are, I think, here or here.
I think there's even a lot of. It's an awesome game. It's not a game.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's
Exactly.
interesting that's the discussion.
That's cool.
All right, it's me next.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm sure that I'm probably the only one with this game in this group.
Now it's the one.
But we all have a lot of respect for the designer, who is John DeClaire,
Okay, that's not.
and the game is Space Base. Space Base only went down 1 space for me compared to previously. Love the game. Love the whole idea of your most exciting moments is on other players' turns. Not a lot of games does this for me, but if somebody can roll really, really well for me, then his turn is better for me than for himself, and that just makes the engagement like go to another like level. And I really enjoy that about Space Base with the whole engine building part of your spaceship. So yeah, really cool game.
Have you heard the comments that some people say that Space Base is a Catan 2.0?
Maybe a Catan like 10.0, but
Do you feel that comparison? Now that I mentioned it?
I don't.
Okay.
But I could see why some people might think that if they haven't played more in between. But yeah.
Roll dice, get resources.
Yeah.
Take it away, Ulrik.
Take it away now.
18.
18. Ooh, we're getting there.
We are getting
This one is a very simple action selection system. You play a card, you do the thing. And it is Concordia.
Great game.
This is so simple that it almost shouldn't work. It's like you have a hand of cards. Every player has the same cards. And you play 1 card. It has the action on it. You do what it says. Next player's turn. And those cards also give you scoring and everything. And you're running this trading empire in Roman Mediterranean Sea. And everything can give you points depending on which cards you draft. And you can get new cards. And yeah, just a solid system.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things in board games is board games that say, on your turn, all you do is play a card. I love that. I love that. And then from that, everything spirals.
I got to
this.
I got to this really late, and I was just like,
Me too.
wow, this is. When you explain it, it's like, really? But then like, I can move this guy here, and he can build, but I have to do it before Ayub because if he triggers the production here, then I need this guy, and but it's just and it's honest. What it looks like is what it is.
Yeah,
it's like boring art, brown map, simple cards with symbols. And it just fits the game, and I really, really like that.
And the idea of I can buy this card because it does this action I want to, or I can buy this card because it score for something specific, and every card score for something different, and that's just like enough for me to go. You know,
it's very cool.
Oh yeah,
awesome. All right, we almost did it, Ayub. We almost had a perfect crossover.
No.
We're so close. Hit me. Evolution rose 2 spots from me
not
from
Space
last
Base?
year. No. 2024 release. I played it twice. 1 at 2-player and 1 solo. First of all, automa is awesome in this game.
Mm.
I was so intimidated when I saw that this game has an automa. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is not gonna work. It did. Vicky, the name of the automa, is cool. Well, then every time I play this game, the thing I like the most is that how different my plays are from the previous ones. Every time I play, I do something different. This time I'll build the statues. This time I'll build the houses. And every single game I start and I say, I will do this game. It
But you
never
don't.
happens. It
No.
never, ever happens.
Dice.
Always something different. And that is very exciting. I really regret not getting this game back at us in 2024, but I'm happy that my two co-hosts have it and I can enjoy it.
Yeah. Also really cool that the card has the, requisite,
Oh.
and you don't really need to spend resources, but you
Yes.
need to live up to
Yes,
that.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Card play is amazing.
It's very good. game.
Yeah.
And before the episode, we talked a little bit about what I thought would be our triple crossover. This was something I was the one I was maybe because it was never mentioned so far.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
All right. But although it's not a
We're here.
crossover, it's a designer crossover.
Okay.
So we're going to another Stefan Fell game,
Which one?
and this is the Castles of Burgundy.
Perfect.
Almost perfect crossover.
Yeah.
It's the same
Almost
game,
perfect.
you.
Yeah. We talked a little bit about it. This game, just having the whole thing, you roll 2 dice. And the only thing you do with those 2 dice is either you use the number to achieve a tile, or you use the number to put in a tile. And from there, craziness. It's not that complicated, but I think it has enough variety of what the different tiles do and how you score. Are you going for like some big animals? You need to go a little bit for everything, but the timing is very important. And the asymmetry in different boards and all of that stuff is really, really cool. The special edition, which is the what you see here on screen, is beautiful. Not needed, but beautiful and good. And I really enjoy the game. So yeah.
Yeah, that means that you like Burgundy more than Civolution. I'm just realizing now.
I do.
Just barely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very close.
But Civilization is rising for him, he said.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Did
This,
Burgundy fall for last year?
I think it fell with.
A little bit. Just a tad.
Yeah, actually, it rose with 2.
Okay, so
But
Burgundy is
Civolution-
also rising.
Rose with 20. So
Okay. Exponential rise.
Sky is the limit.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Over to me. This is one of the games that is the highest of type XXX, and this is my highest dungeon crawler dice chugger game, and it is Zombicide. Again, this represents the whole range of Zombicide games. They basically play the same. One of my friends has, I don't want to say all of them, but his basement has a lot of plastic miniatures, which is
What
awesome.
a cool basement.
Yeah. And a climbing gym.
That's cool.
Epic.
Kill somebody.
I mean, this game, this is just. This makes me feel like a teenager just sitting in my room with my friends. Oh, I'm gonna kill this guy, and you sort of roleplay a little bit because I'm the range guy, elvish dude, and I'm the big barbarian guy, and he wouldn't hide, he would run towards the zombies, and that's at least how we play it. And sometimes you can get it's a co-op game where you're running around boards that are built up for each scenario, and lots of zombies are just popping in. And as you increase your level of strength, there's just more zombies. So you're always overwhelmed. And there's one weapon, one ability in this game that is called Iron Rain. And it means if you're a ranged dude, you can throw as many dice as there are zombies in the spot you are hitting. So we had a game where somebody rolled like 35 dice in one attack.
Holy moly.
It's just
a lot.
craziness.
Talk about dice chucking.
It's just
Yeah.
craziness.
Yeah.
The one thing I wish this game had is the upgrade system from Dead Cells. Remember where I said where you can keep your upgrades and the number doesn't matter who
Mhm.
you are from Sparia, one of our previous episodes.
Yeah, it's fine.
But I love Zombicide, but it just reset to 0 every time, and it's fine.
Mm.
But it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be super powerful, but just unlocking something in between would really make this game
Mm.
shine. It's still very cool.
Cool.
I like the Black Plague one. There's space and there's lots of different versions.
And did I see is a flip and right version coming out now?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I saw a flip and right.
As Modi bought it, so
coming out.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. All right. My next game is gonna surprise people. I'm assuming. I don't know. It dropped 4 spots from last year. It's another one of the big 4.
Oh.
And I only played it once. It came out last year. It is SETI. It is the game that I want to play the most, but I have played the least. I'd only played it once for 1 entire year, so it's natural to fall. I know I love it. I know it will rise if I play it. I just haven't. It goes life. Seri is a space game. I'm not gonna go too much deep into it for obvious reasons, but yeah, it's a pretty cool game. There's an expansion out. Go watch the unboxing video we have on the channel. I haven't played the expansion, so this is where it landed.
It has a solo mode. Did any of you play it ever?
I have played the solo mode.
All
yes.
I have not.
It was the Kotoma was easy to handle, but not very challenging. It had the problem that the two-player game has in the base game,
Okay.
which I'm assuming they fixed in the expansion.
Ish.
Yeah, yeah, ish.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, probably somebody will talk more about it at some point. My next pick is my highest rated Vita Lacerda game, and that is Lisboa. Really, really enjoy Lisboa. We talked about it at some point in a previous episode. It's a crossover with this gentleman to the far right or left for you watching. And it is this simple and elegant play of having 3 cards, playing it into your portfolio, and depending on how you play it in, will trigger some stuff, doing 2 out of the 6 main actions, but do you have the resources for it, or put the card into the main board. And here you want to be a little bit tricky because other players can follow, but only if they have a certain tile. So maybe I want to do this action the most, but Nick doesn't have the follow tile for this other one, so I'm going to play this up. Really, really enjoyable. Scores in a way where, typical for, I think, Vita Lacerda, you can see from the beginning, like, what is it that gives the most point? Maybe if Nick can, but most people can't. And yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed every time I played. I don't think I've ever been disappointed in it, no matter if I win or lose. My number 17.
Yeah.
I only played it once, so.
Very big game, many
Yeah.
complex system, it's interlocking, and yeah, you really need to. I think for the first minute plays, you just say, okay, I'm gonna try to achieve this part of the game, and I'm going for this, and that's still enjoyable a lot.
Yeah.
Cool. Over to me. I am there. Another one of my highest XXX games is my Chaos game. It is a crossover with Ayub. Galaxy Trucker.
Yes.
Nick is gonna leave now.
I'm
Let's
not
do
going
it.
anywhere.
Let's do it. Amazing.
It's fine.
Yeah, this game, it's pure randomness. It is just. I think this is the game where I have laughed out loud the most when I play it.
Yeah.
There are other games that I enjoy to play more, but just sitting down. Oh, we build. Oh my god, I missed this one thing, and then my whole thing, my whole ship was destroyed even before we launched. Or there's these cool stories with when you flip the cards, and there's a million expansions that I obviously have, and they are called the big expansion and another big expansion. Very inventive
I love
wordplay.
it.
I love the humor in this game.
Yeah.
All the artwork and all the cards are like, oh, so there's some pirates and they stole all your stuff, and yeah, these cute little drawings of space pirates, and there's not a lot of strategy you can do in this game. There is a variant where when you're building your ship, you are allowed to look through the event deck that will happen through the round, so you
Mhm.
can actually customize your ship.
Yeah.
But you're spending time looking at the cards instead of actually building your ship.
Yeah.
And there is you should know that there's a real-time aspect to this game, so if you don't like that, go somewhere else. But you're building your ship real-time, and then you're executing your flight in turn order.
Yeah, and they did come out an expansion this summer that added a mode where it's not real time. It didn't really sound like that would be nice, but it added a lot of small modules, so it's probably worth to try, especially if you don't like the real time aspect.
I didn't look into it because I have the first edition version, and I didn't want to mix and match the artwork. So for that reason, I didn't even look into it.
Yeah.
But I have so much content for it that I haven't tried. So.
And although this is not a Nick style type of game, I'm pretty sure I remember playing it with Nick and see some smiles and laughter on his face. So
It's always nice when I kick your butt at you. So
did you win? I don't remember.
I did win. Your ship was awful.
Yeah. And I'm having a
Yeah.
blast still. All
yeah,
right.
it's a game. I don't know why you would enjoy losing your ship, but yeah, people laugh for some reason. My next game.
Yeah.
It is a great drop from last year. Last year it
Oh.
was number 4. So we dropped 12 spots. I only played it 3 times this year, aka 1 campaign of it. And it is Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the board game. A big title, not the biggest one, but a big title. Heroes is a game where it has a lot of... I backed the Kickstarter version, I got a lot of campaigns for it, but I played through all of them. I did try it with you. I think we played
Yes.
like a big battle skirmish where we also ended the big battle in the end. And I did try some other solo scenarios, but I think I got it mostly to play the campaigns. I ran through the campaigns, and then once again this year, just to refresh it in my memory, I played through another campaign again. They are pretty replayable. There's no like legacy aspect. You can just replay them, and they're pretty different every time. It is a pretty cool game. It just dropped naturally because I've played through all the content. Having said that, from day to day, from week to week, a new expansion is coming. And when I say new expansion, I'm meaning like 6, 7, 8 expansions with new content. And so when that comes around, I'm pretty sure this game will pew once again.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We
it's awesome.
even joking a little bit just before the recording started that I can imagine this dropping and
Yeah.
rising again for you because of these things.
course.
So, but it's still pretty
Yeah.
high. I thought actually maybe it would have dropped even
Even more
for you.
Yeah, I thought it would, but then the nostalgia kicked in.
Yeah, I was
This
about
is
to
a-
ask if it
this is a
was-
video game that I
Yeah.
played a lot with my brother when we were young, and this replicates it almost to the letter. So I really, really like it. My number 16, Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the board game.
Nice, awesome. So this is me by myself once again.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah,
you're very alone.
yeah.
Are you playing a solo game?
I don't know. Maybe this is why I don't like solo games. I'm solo too much in life. No, it's a Stefan Feld game. It's right now my favorite Stefan Feld game. I know it's not the favorite from any of you,
And this is
but
awful, man.
I really, really like Trajan.
Mm.
It's Mancala in such a nice way with how you drop them around and you do your actions, and there's a lot of interaction, which I think is not like negative, but where you are thinking about the area majority in a way. And the Mancala system with the colors and the actions being in the Mancala, I really think it's nice, and I love trying to plan a little bit ahead. And yeah, and you can really be stuck here if you don't think about it, and maybe in the first game you won't. You can end up with only being able to take 2 out of the 6 actions. So then you need to, in the next game, to be like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that, but I really like it. Yeah,
Man, that's like 3 Stefan Feld games in 4 games.
yeah, it's
right?
crazy, right? But
That's insane.
this is the last one.
Who's your favorite designer?
This is the last one.
Yeah.
This one was definitely not my favorite Stefan Feld.
Yeah.
I've only played it once. I got stuck in the Mancala, like you say, but it was a cool way to sort of try to think. But I move this around and then I'll take it out, and I feel like I always fell into the trap of thinking, where are they now, instead of where will they be when I
Yeah.
take my action. And but felt very mini-gamey as far as I recall.
Yeah.
That's my main recollection of the game.
Cool.
I think it's my least favorite Stefan Feld.
That's okay.
For all the reasons you mentioned.
My next game is a game that is this high for the idea.
Oh.
The game is good, but the concept and the idea and the boldness to create this game, I think, is worth recognition.
Trajan.
And
No.
it is Vantage.
Yeah. Oh,
Higher
what?
than me.
What?
Insane.
Yeah.
All right.
Not bad.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, this game, Nick talked a lot about it in this episode. It's just this idea that you just, we're at different spots in this place, and I'm looking at a castle in the background, and I have this little picture in front of me. And I try to tell Nick what's here, and he tries to tell me what he thinks I should do, and there's a storybook. And for me, it falls. I'm a little bit in the camp that this is not a game. This is a story. It's like watching a movie or reading one of those interactive books where you fighting fantasy style. That's the vibe I get from it, and it's very, very cool. And I haven't played enough to have unlocked the tapestry of interlocking systems, but I'm sure they're there. I trust Soma enough to have thought about this, and I know he spent ages doing this. So yeah.
You made a great pun. You said Tapestry, which is another Stefan Meyer game. That's cool. Yeah, I agree with everything you said. Awesome. Is it me for 15 now? All right. Is another 2024 game. Man, 2024 was a great year for me. I'm just realizing.
Yeah.
I played it 12 times, aka the length of the second campaign of it. It rose 7 spots for me since last year, and it is Fateforge Chronicles of Kaan. Fateforge is one of the big campaigns I got last year from Essen. Just randomly, one day before I go, one of my friends that I trust very much with games said, Nick, get this game. That's a you game. I took it. I played the campaign, loved it. And then there was another expansion for it. I played that, which is another campaign, loved it. And then this year we got another expansion at Essen that I still haven't played. It has this thing what I like when campaigns do it, the combat is snappy. It can take anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes, and that's it. And then you are back in the story. And I love when the combat is snappy in the game. Progression is also very cool. It introduces some really weird things you don't usually. You get transformed into animals, and so you play like cats for a scenario, then you are back to being human. There are some very cool things. There are stealth. You can do some missions without fighting. I think it's pretty cool. The narration is also very good. I really like this game. I think it will rise one more time when I play the final expansion, and which has animal companions now, which is awesome. You can have a bear as an animal companion. And yeah, that is my number 15. Sorry.
Can be a mouse with a bear companion.
That would be cool. You can definitely be a cat. I don't know if you can be a mouse, but definitely a cat.
And it seems like you were most hyped about your base games from Essen. Your expansions are the one sitting on the shelf for a lot of them, right? Minos,
true.
City, Fate Forge. You did Windmill Valley, though, of
Windmill
course.
Valley I did. All Terraforming Mars, the dice game still I haven't played.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's crazy. Too many games.
Every time Nick talks about this game, I actually kind of want to try it, and then I forget about it because I'm not huge into these story arc games. But every time you talk about it, I'm like, it sounds pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
And I tried it one time. I thought it was cool as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a small taste.
Yeah, exactly. All right. My next game is a crossover with you, Nick.
Ooh, let's go.
It has previously been number 9 on my list, so it dropped 6 spots, and it is Endless Winter.
Oh, okay. So it's out for you as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's this thing again where, we played it. It feels like when I play it again, I kind of know what we want to do or try to do. It's not going to be that much different from my previous game, but similar to what Nick has mentioned, I enjoy that thing.
Yeah.
I enjoy what it is doing. So even though it's not doing it in like a crazy way, I will still play it. And we even playing with the variant where we have one worker less, and we still managed to do
I don't understand
a lot for half of the game. And it's an official variant, so it's not like
no.
something we just came up with.
I
Really
still
cool.
don't understand how you do it, but that's fine.
But we started doing that after 10 plays or something, right? So yeah, really, really cool game. Not my favorite of the 3.
But Dune was already on your list, right?
Doom was already on my list.
Okay, so it's your second of the 3.
Yeah. So yeah, cool game.
Cool. I am going on to the 3rd game in a trilogy. It is Inventors of the South Tigris. If you don't know, Garfield Games has this idea of making 3 games in one trilogy geographical area, north, east, south. They've
And
done? No.
West.
West, yeah. I always get confused when I have to say this. Yeah. They're missing one of the world corners. Yeah. This one is by far the most complex one of their games, I think. Thematically, you're inventing stuff in somewhere. And what you're doing is you're taking a tile, which is like a miniature, and then you put something on it. So it's a miniature chair, or it's like a water-powered drill or something. Doesn't matter. It's very cool. And then it has one of my favorite things is shared infrastructure. So if I have the idea to build this thing, then Nick can actually build it, and then Ayub may test it. So you can sort of like, it's not my thing when I put it out to the board, and I love when games do this where I'm not just playing my own game over here. Obviously it has, not obviously, but it does have like a ship track in the middle that will give you access to upgrading your engine on your player board and multi-use cards. We all like that. And the economy, or like the worker system in this game, is a little bit weird because you have 5 different workers, I want to say. Whenever you use them, you pay them, they flip, they go up a step in this tower thing, and they get more and more expensive. And every time you move all of them up, the whole tower upgrades, and you get access to better actions and lots of chaining stuff in this game as well. One thing it does, which I have seen in other games, but this was the one where I thought, this is really clever, is that when I pass, whenever Nick takes a turn, I get a benefit because I passed before him. So if he just keeps playing, he can do that, but he will keep giving me a coin or a resource or an extraction whenever. That's pretty nice, I think.
I will say this as a positive, although it might sound as a negative. Few games burn my brain to the point where I can't figure out what to do. This is one of them. And that is a positive, not a negative. I really want to play this again. It looks very cool.
And this is also the one where the dice on the side can like upgrade, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, that was also pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I feel the game is like super heavy, so I want to play it at 2. But the whole thing you said with building infrastructure and stuff makes me want to play it at 4,
Yeah.
which is like an
That's
interesting.
let's meet in the middle. Let's play it at 3.
Yeah. All right.
All right. My number 14 is, I think, by far, with maybe one small exception, the biggest surprise for me. I knew pretty much nothing about the game. It came out in 2022, and I've played it 4 times so far. I think I played it with you, not with him yet. And it is a new to me game, of course, and it is 11, the Football Manager game. That game took me by storm. Once again, that very reliable friend with Fateforge told me to get this. And I did, and I expected nothing because it's like you're a manager. Okay, that's cool. But it is a heavy Euro game while you are a manager. That was so awesome. The whole aspect of building your team is a Euro game. You build your stadium, you hire coaches, you get new players, you buy cards, and all that. You do it in 5 turns, which are the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And what happens Saturday? You play the game. So awesome. I really, really enjoy this game. There is a solo campaign that I've started. I'm on the 2nd level so far, and I really, really like it. It was awesome, amazing. I can only see it going up. There are so many expansions that I need to hunt down now, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, and they look very cool. They add a lot of content, like asymmetrical stadiums and stuff like that, and I really want to dive more into that.
I have a
Nice.
question.
I have an answer.
On average, how many football games do you watch per year?
1 to 2 maximum.
That's
I
the funny-
watched 1 in 2025.
That's the funny thing about this.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't watch football,
No,
but
no,
you
I
love
do
this
not.
game.
Exactly.
I played
Yeah.
it once with you.
Yeah.
I agree with all the Euro engine building thing and
Mm.
your hiring cards, which are your coaches and stuff. The playing the game thing really didn't do it for me in this game.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with football. It's just trying to anticipate
I
what
think it's a
cards
puzzle.
are flipping.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
a deduction
Yeah,
puzzle.
it's a deduction
Yeah,
puzzle.
Exactly.
That
Usually that's not probably how a football match works. I am
I
assuming.
mean, it's fine for
Yeah.
the game. It's just it totally destroyed the theme for me in this game.
Mm.
It's a fine puzzle. It's just something you have to learn the secret language that they use on the cards.
After you being so hyped about it, I was like, because then I saw somebody selling it, and I was like, would I like this? I was like, no, I shouldn't because
drink, Ayub, drink. You want to play it?
Because yeah, I want to play it.
Yeah.
I was like, I should just play it with Nick. He has the game, but it was like you
Yeah.
know, with a lot of things and playman and stuff. I'm like, oh,
I can see you enjoying it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how much you are into football. I'm assuming not much.
no, I
So
watched 0 matches.
Yeah, I don't
this
think
year.
you'll have a problem with. Oh, this doesn't feel like a.
No,
Yeah, no.
I think it'll be.
It was a
Yeah.
big
Fine.
surprise for me, a positive surprise, but
Yeah.
that made me feel
Yeah,
like
I can. I've heard that feedback before, and it definitely makes
And also, I
sense.
think you're the most thematic of
yeah,
three
yeah,
of us.
yeah,
So
for sure.
For sure.
for
for
you
sure.
even more than
Yeah.
than us.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that was a pretty high spot for a
Very
new
high.
game for
Yes,
you.
Exactly.
So I will follow along and do
Mm.
something similar. I learned about this game quite late at the Essen trip, but then every time I played it afterwards, I just been like, "This is a game for me." And then I also found out Simone Luciani was a part of the design team. I didn't
Of course
even
he was.
realize that first, but it is Railway Boom.
Yeah.
Man,
I was wondering where that is.
yeah, man, this game is just awesome. And just having 4 different rounds of different auctions with different resources, buying different things. And then you don't need to actually, like, let's say Nick bids 8. I don't need to bid higher than him or pass. I can also bid 7 because depending whether you're first, second, third, or fourth, you're paying a different amount. So first will pay full in a 4-player game, second will play full, third will pay half, and fourth will pay nothing. But you will also get last pick in whatever it is for that round. And that whole system is just so intriguing. And sometimes you're like, well, I definitely want to be third because I don't want the last thing that's going to be left, but I don't need to. Yeah, and it's very, very, very nice. I like auctions, and the way this is doing auctions is now my second favorite auction game so far. So yeah,
Yeah.
It sounds like an Ayub game. So
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
it's
about to
awesome.
say
Yeah,
sounds like an
sounds
Ayub
like
game.
an
It's very awesome.
I would like to play it
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not, but yeah, the whole idea that you're bidding with the thing that you're actually paying with this round,
Oh.
that's a nice little twist, I think.
Oh, I want to go first, and I want to buy this. This requires, this much. But if I go too far, But I can always make 2 other resources into that. Oh, but then I'm messed up in the next round, you know? Oh, that's such a nice puzzle to play out. Yeah. My number 14, Railway Boom.
Boom.
Cool. My number 13 is a crazy game.
Okay, good start.
Not random crazy, but
Okay.
just crazy.
Let's go.
Is Castles of Mad King Ludwig. My most logged game, most played game. Maybe there's something that I haven't. In this game, you're trying to build a castle for a crazy king. There's a thematic story about King Ludwig in the some century. I'm building my castle, you're building your castle, but we're trying to live up to his crazy ideas. So in this game, he wants as many music rooms as possible, or in this game, he wants all round rooms, or whatever it might be. And you're just building your own little tableau, and they have crazy shapes. So you don't have a board, you're just building on the table, and you sprawl. And if you hit the edge of the table, too bad, you can't build anymore here because there's no more space. What makes this game interesting is every turn there is X amount of rooms available depending on player count. So if we are 3, there's maybe, I don't remember, 5 or 6 rooms available. If I'm the master builder in this turn, I decide what the rooms cost. There's a sliding scale from 2,000 to 15,000 or something. And I decide which rooms cost what. So I have to look over at Nick and see, oh, he's collecting yellow rooms, so I want this to be expensive, but I also want it to be cheap enough that he actually buys it. Because when Nick buys the room, he pays me, because I'm the master builder. And that little twist, I think, makes the game very, very... Without that, there would be zero interaction if you're just drafting from a common market. But that little thing about, because I have seen people just putting it high, and then people don't buy anything, and then it's my turn, and I'm like, but I don't have any money.
Yeah.
So that whole back and forth is.
And sometimes
cool.
you can even have a lot of money and then be in a situation where Nick really wants this, I'm gonna make it expensive. So either he will buy it or get for something else, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, not my type of game, but I will say, all the times that I've played it, I had fun. So that's something. I recognize that there's something there.
Yeah, and just all the different colors of room giving different benefits once you close the room up.
It's kind of cool, man. I'm just afraid to admit that I like a game like this.
Yeah.
And also, again, this is one of the
Patreon.
This is one of the games that is high for me because I can play it with so many different kinds of people. Non-board gamer type. Yes.
My number 13 rose 3 spots from last year, and it is another 2024 game. 2024 was a great year for me. I've played it 12 times in total, and that is Slay the Spire, the board game. Another video game implementation, one of the best ones. I freakishly love this game. It is amazing to play solo. There's an expansion coming. If you don't know Slay the Spire, go do something about that. Play the video game, maybe. It's kind of cool. You are one of 4 different characters, and you have a starting deck, and then you start going up this track where there's multiple paths you can take, and you try and beat different monsters and bosses to get better loot and better cards and upgrade your character. And whenever you die, you restart. You made some progress, you unlock some new cards, and then you go again. Awesome. I really love it. I think it's a forever game for me. I really, really enjoy it. Slay the Spire.
Cool, yeah. Looking forward to see what that next expansion is.
Me too. Do you know what it is?
From you, I heard a bit, but just how it's gonna...
You're playing as the boss, and you're fighting the players.
Right, showed me,
That is very dope. You're going to be the boss that you're fighting now, and the boss will be that guy over there you see in the cover.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That mixed with the PC game also getting a new thing.
Slay the Spire 2 coming on March.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I pre-ordered it already.
A lot of
We won't see Nick for a month.
Yeah.
See ya.
All right.
Awesomeness.
My number 13 is a very big game that I think someone would have loved way more if the only time he played it wasn't twice in a day.
Yes. Okay.
And that is Galactic Cruise.
Cool. Okay, yeah. Fair point.
Galactic
Still was 75 for me.
Yeah. Galactic Cruise is awesome. It has some very nice worker bumping mechanism where when somebody bumps your worker out, you get it back and you get some benefits from your boards. And then it has a very nice this little grid of action spots you're taking. Once you place your worker, you take 2 actions, and there are 2 actions at that spot. But if you build these cogs, then you can actually also do the action on the adjacent spot. So all of a sudden you have many options. But even if you didn't build it and an opponent did it, you can also do it by having to pay something depending on your what is the name?
Reputation.
And that's the track for that. Very nice interaction. Also pretty thematic when you're building your spaceship and you have to send them. And every time I play it, it's always like T-5. Okay, we need to do this and that. And do we have fuel? Cool. T-4. Do we have people that we need to get on the ship? And it's nice to say. And I was so happy when I backed it and I got this keychain of the thing that said I don't even remember what to say anymore, but like something like, chief manager, whatever. And then when I played it, I'm always taking it around. I'm like, okay, everybody. Yeah, great game, Galactic Cruise.
Awesome game too. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think this thing should go to the winner of the game. I'm just saying, just letting you know.
It wasn't cheap, the game, Nick.
What? Okay, my next game is another Garfield game.
Oh.
From the same trilogy. And it is Scholars of the South Tigris. This is the one that you guys sprung on me a little bit. You bought it for me because I said I tried it at Bastard. And then you bought it for me. Hey, you like this game? So I was like, okay, so I guess I'm teaching it now. I don't really remember it. And Nick was dismantling his place while we were playing it. So
Still might as well win.
of course. This one, you are playing as you're trying to translate scrolls from all over the world. You're bringing them back to the city. There's like this abstracted world map where you get the scrolls, and again, it has this shared infrastructure, which I really, really like I said 5 minutes ago. So even if I'm the one getting the scroll, putting it into the city, then Nick can translate it, and whenever you do that, you use your translators, and you can use each other's translators. You just have to pay people to use them, and whenever the translators are used X amount of times, you retire them, you tuck them under your board, which is where all the magic happens, because in this game, you take a certain amount of dice from a bag per turn. They have colors. Colors matter. Numbers matter. You roll them, and then you play a card with 2 dice on it, 1 or 2, and dice determine the strength of the action, and the card determines the type of action, and where you play it determines what bonuses you get. So already there you can see
a lot of things.
yeah. So it's a Garfield game. That's what they do. But in this one, I just love all the systems, and and for me, it makes thematic sense. Everything. I think everybody else I've talked to, it feels very abstract, and I really like this color matching, because if you put a red and a blue die, then it becomes a purple die, and it's a different kind of action, and yeah.
And you already played the expansion as well. Do you think the expansion pushed it a lot for you, or would it still have been like a 12?
No, it doesn't change the rating for me. It is a good expansion, for sure. The best expansion of the bunch was Wayfarers, which was my least favorite of the bunch. That enhanced it a lot.
Cool. Nice.
This one just adds a new track and a new aspect to the game to play with, but it's good.
Nice.
Awesomeness. Yeah, Garfield games. What designer haven't we mentioned in a while? Oh, I know. Simone Luciani.
Hey.
Let's mention him again for a game rising 14 spots for me. I played it 5 times this year, and it is a 2023 game. And it is Darwin's Journey.
Of course.
Darwin's Journey is a game that I played it once, way back, and I'm like, I'm in love with this game. I need to get it. And then my friends got it to me as a gift. But what they didn't do was get me the collector's edition. So because I'm greedy and I have a friend like him, I got the collector's edition, and now I get to enjoy it a lot. And it is awesome. Awesome. There's all sorts of things you can do. I know this is one of the games that when I play it with my friends, I lose my friends because you can do a lot of crazy things, but I still enjoy it. It's okay. I prefer to lose friends than not play board games. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. The thing I like the most about this game that I haven't seen so many other games do is how the worker placement works. Every worker will take some seals, and those seals will have a color. The color of the seal that the worker has allow them to go to worker placement spots that become progressively stronger based on how many seals they have. That is awesome. The base game has a little bit of an issue in the track over on the bottom where you travel with your ship, but the Firelands expansion makes that track so interesting, and all the different islands give so many nice rewards. It feels like a game where you play it once, then you leave it for 3 months so you can forget the combos, and then you bring it out and you are amazed by it again. And then as it slowly comes back to you, and you get that feeling.
Yeah, even have a bit of a push your luck a little bit in
Yes,
the end
exactly,
and stuff.
yeah.
That's interesting in such a heavy game.
I knew that this would be your favorite part for sure.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
I'm like,
that's very
this
nice.
is Ayub with the cards. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, definitely a game that needs place to really get under the skin.
Exactly. And there is a new expansion coming.
Yeah,
Oceania.
that's also hyped. All right, my number 12 is a crossover with Nick. And I think, no, I'm pretty sure, even in this video,
Let's go.
hopefully. And it is City.
City, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, it rose one spot.
One spot, yeah. I also got to play the expansion. Really, really, really cool. And the main, it's not just that I got to play the expansion, it also means I got to play the game a bit more this year. So with or without the expansion, it still might have done this. The main thing of, you having a few cards in your hand, you want to play them all. I think I always want to play them all. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I always want to play them all. I always think they all feel great. Oh man, this would be great to do, but only in a certain situation. Of course, maybe, but still. And you need to always pick that. And I love that in games. I need to play these cards. I cannot play all these cards. I want to play these cards, but I still cannot play all these cards. What should I do, And
Sell
then yeah. And then, you do some stuff and you build, blah, blah, blah. The next round comes, you get new cards, you're in the same situation. And of course, the cards, since I'm mentioning them so much, they are all kind of enhancing some of the game's main actions and mechanisms. So you're doing them instead of just doing an action often, but sometimes just doing the actions can be good, especially if you upgraded your board. Great game, great expansion. I'm sure I will play it for years. Really cool.
What is this game you keep mentioning? Okay, over to me.
All right, final game of the episode. We made it.
I think we have a double crossover.
Oh.
It is a Vladimir Suchi game. It is Underwater Cities.
Yes.
Yeah, this game, very cool. I think I mentioned when one of you guys had it on your list. I think it's the first time I saw this idea that my card has to match my worker placement spot, and then I can do double actions. And this was a game that I just got random off the shelf in a cafe, and we learned it from the rulebook while playing in the cafe.
Whoa.
And it just flowed, like everything. Of course, we had to look up some stuff, but it was because that can be a daunting experience, right?
You were teaching it, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I was reading and teaching it. But yeah, it really. But I do remember it's the first time we played it. We ended the game with like 10 points, and then we got. Maybe we misunderstood something, but we still ended up with like 100 points or something. But because all of the in-game score, lots of the scoring is in the end game. When I played it later, I've had quite a lot of in-game points, but for some reason I just had that idea, and yeah, the idea that you have these 3 production phases that you have to build towards is really, really cool. And the action spots in this, what your opponent does in this game really matters.
Yeah.
And the turn order becomes really important because I really need to upgrade my things next round.
Yeah.
I need that spot, so I have to go for the initiative track.
That's great. Yeah.
That's very cool. I haven't actually played any of the expansions,
Okay.
but still, it's very high for me. I really, really
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this system.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
another thing to do.
Yeah, we've both mentioned it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's the first 3-way crossover.
It is.
maybe?
Well, I'm lying. I played with you with the museum thing.
Yes, we
Yeah.
played the museum together. Yeah,
but
you're right.
honestly, that one was fine. But the new one, I really want to play
Yeah.
because it has the
Data. White,
variation thing.
yeah.
The discs can make you change your
Yeah.
Colors,
resources,
stuff,
and like it gives you a little bit more flexibility than the very, very rigid system. And I really think that would be nice.
Yeah. Feels like we need a weekend playing all the games we all 3 had.
Let's do it.
They must be the best group games from the group.
I'm down. You know it.
All right.
All right. My next game is the biggest riser of this year. It rose, hold on to your seats, 65 spots from last year. It is a 2019 game that I've played 15 times.
Whoa.
Half of them with the gentleman over here. I would love to play it with you as well, but we haven't.
Oh.
And I think it's a game that we had the most fun playing together, and that is Marvel Champions. Marvel Champions is an excellent card game. I bought it to play solo, and then I discovered he wanted to try, and then it was a blast. Watching him go Black Panther mode and kicking everybody's butt, was so
Love
cool.
that.
Yeah, and while I was just doing my usual draw cards, it's so cool. We even made it harder on ourselves in the beginning because we didn't understand, and we still had a blast.
Yeah.
And Ultron, we hate you. But it is a really exciting game. I've bought a lot of characters now. I really want to get down to play it. I haven't dived too much into the deck construction thing, and for now, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I want to try all the pre-constructed decks as they are because they look cool and pretty okay. I'm assuming if you want to go higher difficulties, you would probably have to deconstruct a little bit. But even the decks as they are, they feel such a nice feel.
This is the
Yeah.
one where you can play as your alternate
Exactly.
identity, right? Or have
Exactly.
some
Yeah. You
You
phases
play
where
either as the hero or as the alter
Yeah,
ego, and
sounds very
depending on
cool.
what side you are, the villain either schemes or attacks you.
Very
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well
because
done.
when you wear glasses, he can't recognize you, right?
Exactly. Obviously.
and the
Oh,
very,
that's the wrong IP. Sorry.
True.
and the very cool thing that cards just cost cards. You know, I have 5 cards
That's
in my
so
hand,
cool.
maybe. So
Yeah.
I want to play this card. It costs me to discard 3 of my other cards. Oh, but I also want to play this card. It costs me to discard 3 other cards. So you really need to, and that although it's a little bit like, oh, what should I do? It actually makes the game also feel very simple. It's not
Exactly.
like a crazy
I agree.
economy system of resources you need to convert. You're just playing down cards, and I think that's also a reason why it was nice to, it's when we used to live together. It's late at night. I want to play something. I don't want to play something that takes 2-3 hours. We can do this in an hour or less,
For sure.
and it's exciting to try a new character. So
Exactly.
really like the simplicity of the game as well. Yeah, great
well
pick.
Good.
said. Very, very good game. Almost made my top 10.
Yeah,
Almost.
That's
Remember we
crazy.
had a conversation about if it will be my top 10?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Almost did it.
All right. My last is a crossover with Ulrik.
Ooh.
And it's been a little while since you mentioned it. And it is Revive.
Ooh.
Revive is the predecessor to Recall. And I just adore this game. Playing it feels nice. And I think it feels, let's say, this heavy. But playtime is this. I actually don't think it's that long, especially with like 2 or 3 players. And the whole thing, we talked about it already, but you need to figure out, am I putting my card in the top and then activating this thing, or I'm putting it in the bottom? I don't have a lot of action options. I either play a card, I either explore and flipping a tile, or I build a house, or I do that's your options. But they of course chain. And we love these things. Oh, I do this and I can do that. There are these 2 wooden cubes that comes with the game that says once you do one action, you should, place it. And then once you do your next action, you place it so you know where you are. And the first time you do it, you're like, that's dumb.
I don't need that.
Yeah, I'm just doing 2 things. Is this my first or second action? Oh, where's the cubes? and
Everybody says when they play the first, I don't need that.
exactly.
I can have that in my head. Sure.
And it's just nice. And I also really like that the exploring part of the game, which is like flipping some tiles, adding some new spots to the main board, is also how you get new cards into your system. Because that's one of the benefits, that you get to get a card from the card row. And it's a really good game. Really love to play it. And I actually want to. The last expansion had some new characters, and I played both of, but that also made me not try all the old ones on the night side.
Cool.
So I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah, I really need to dive into it again. I remember
do.
2 years ago we played it, and then I borrowed it from you and I played it solo a few times, and then I just moved on from it, but it felt very, very good.
It is.
Whew. Let's see our combined lists, and oh my god, we're in the top 10. I cannot believe
There's
it.
some good
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
games here.
Yeah.
All right, this is your final chance to guess our number 1 game on comments. Do it. Trust me, you want to do it. If you want to see 51 to 100, once again, you can find them on Patreon. Links for everything is whatever. I'm extremely tired. And we will see you tomorrow for our next video. Have a good one.
Bye.